Hello, it is I, your Sensei X Plays, and in this video I'm going to teach you all how to PvP in Dragon Ball Final Remastered. I wanted to do this mainly because I don't see any other PvP teachers or videos showing us DBFR players how to properly PvP, and because of that they are straight out cheeks, and because since I've been playing this game for 3+ years now, I would consider that I have all the right to teach my fellow DBFR players how to fight like real people in DBFR. But do not fret, and that is I, X Plays, that will show you and guide you the way from being a noob/beginner to pro/expert at PvPing in DBFR. I have here my trusty little punching bag friend. If you know, you know, and he'll be here solely to be my punching bag, as I said. So without a further ado, let's get into the video, with me showcasing one of my mains I like to use, Son Goku. In case if you haven't watched my lastest video about showcasing what is the best fighting style to use in the game, I recommend you go watch it for learning purposes. Starting with the very basic, flying. You always want to be flying and moving at all times when you're PvPing. You don't want to be a sitting duck taking all the hits and doing none yourself. To mix it up, you can also side dash in this game. Side dashes are the main uses in PvP because they let you get either closer to the opponent or further from the opponent. You can also side dash while flying, which will make it somewhat difficult for your opponent to know what you're doing. Reason being is because in every game that involves some type of battle, you always don't want to be too predictable about what you're gonna do. Because if you're too predictable, your opponent can easily take advantage of your fight style, adapt to it as the fight goes on, and ultimately you lose. That's what you always want to switch up your tactic anytime you get a chance of doing it. Another point I'm going to make are ki blasts. Now personally, I wouldn't consider them being important, but at the same time it depends how you use them. What I mean is that if you use them solely because you're too lazy to press your M2, you can use your ki blast instead. That will work as a M2 for you. If you use them because you want to get in that extra damage, might be small damage, but damage is damage, and it can go a long way. And lastly, if you're using ki blast to purposely blind your opponent, that's a good option as well. Now you're probably wondering what I mean by blinding the opponent with a ki blast, and you have all right to be confusion right now. What I mean by blinding the opponent is that apparently when you throw a ki blast, mainly when your ki is white, it acts as a 0.1 blind to your opponent's screens and can't see what you're doing. At first I didn't know that actually does that until a friend told me that every time I throw a ki blast at him, works if ki is white, it blinds him. I didn't believe him at first, so I tested it out myself, and it does work as a blind. Me personally, I only use the ki blasts for extra damage and blinding if they're just standing still. But I'll get to that later in the video. For now, let's talk about changing fight angles. By pressing L, you get in total 3 fight angles to choose from. Me personally, I like to use the last 2 angles because the one close up I can see what I'm doing. It's good for bang, perfect blocking, in my opinion. And this angle is good because imagine that you're getting 2v1 or 3v1, it's easier to see where they are and what they're going to do, but again, that's just my opinion. I don't truly think angles mean anything in PvP, and it's just something what angle you're comfortable fighting in. So by all means, use whatever fighting angle you like by pressing L to change it. And to that one person who commented on my videos, I forgot to lock on, it's pressing F on an opponent. Now the good thing about PvP is that with these races they have ability to do something when they're low, mainly Science and Accursions. With Science, when their health is 25% or below, they get a Zenkai, which gives them a health boost, along with a damage and defense boost that lasts just about 5 minutes, and the chance on that is 50%. With Accursions, when they get to 25% health to under, they have a 100% chance to counter your attack by grabbing your neck and calling you pathetic or other things very mean. Now to actually learn how to do combos in DBFR, one thing you want to know how to do is the Stamina Break. Stamina Break is a built-in move in the game that allows you further extend your combo. By doing that, you'll need to press the following buttons, W and M2. M2 meaning your right mouse button. Doing both of them at the same time will allow you to stamina break your opponent, and it lasts for 3 to 4 seconds. Now you're probably wondering, well, is there a way to counter a stamina break? Yes, there is, but it'll be very used to do since you have to time it perfectly. And you're not ready for that yet, so for now, I'll give you another thing in mind. What if you're stuck in the middle of a combo and you want to get out of it and not be taking damage? Simple solution: by pressing X you can evade an attack coming your way by vanishing behind your opponent and instantly doing the attacks. But be warned that you can only do it once. For the cooldown, it's only 2 to 3 seconds. Now what if you already used your vanish and you're in a combo? What do? A simple solution: with the recent change of the PvP meta, you can now use an invade while getting hit by holding both E and Q. Although the cooldown is much longer than the vanish, so make sure you save it till you need it or you're in for a long combo. Speaking of the following changes, you can no longer block while side dashing, meaning that it'll just stop you in place, but you'll be able to move just a little. It also takes away a lot of stamina, so it's more or less useless now to do in PvP. With Kaioken, it boosts your power level. What's also good about it is that it also speeds up your M1 strings, making it faster than before. It also makes you fly a lot more faster as well, so basically, if you want to, you can use Kaioken to get in that quick and fast damage in there before you run out of stamina, because it also takes it away. And what you saw, there was something called Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush is a built-in move that allows you to again extend your combo like stamina breaking. In order to do Dragon Rush, you need to press the following buttons: W plus spacebar, A plus spacebar, or D plus spacebar. You can choose what kind of Dragon Rush you want to do, but they are all the same kind. I'll say that just like key blasts, they're important, just depends how you use them. If you wanna get out of combos, for starters, like clashing, or if you just want to extend your combo, that'll also be very useful and good for your PvP experience. So just go crazy on it, you know what I mean. Dying to attack me so I can show you guys. You can evade mid-attack. Forgot to mention to using your evade also takes away half of your stamina, so again, use it when you need to. Here I'm trying to PB perfect block him, but this server is too laggy. It's really hard to PB in this server, but practice enough, and you'll get the hang of it. Well, that will be it for today's video, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below for more tips and tricks from Sensei Plays. And until next time guys, PC.